If you clicked on today's video, then you already know we are going to Detroit, Michigan. So if you'd like to see how my birthday week goes over there, keep on watching. Hey guys, how you guys been? I'm putting on a smile right now to cover how pissed off I am over this hairstyle. And I'm gonna get to that right now. So let me just start off by saying, how you guys doing? I hope you guys doing well. If you are, great. If you're not, I hope you guys get better soon. If you just saw from my intro clip, we are going to Detroit this week to go see Ari Lennox this Thursday at the Fillmore Theater, and we are going to celebrate my birthday. Next week, the 22nd, is my actual birthday because this is spring break. You know, this week, we're just going to celebrate it this week. If you like today's video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And yeah, let's just get on to the bullshit about this hair so y'all can see why I'm really upset. Okay, so hey guys, I wanted to step in and give you guys a disclaimer before you listen to my hair rant. Throughout the whole entire hair appointment, I was very cordial and polite to the braider, so I don't want you guys to think everything I'm telling you in the rant was exactly what I said to her verbatim. I was really upset when filming this portion of the video because I'm very sensitive about my hair and wanted it to be beautiful for my birthday. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and continue to enjoy the video. So, guys, I scheduled my hair appointment like a week or two ago with this girl on StyleSeat. If you don't know the app, StyleSeat, I put like a picture of the image right here. I get there, my appointment started at 1:15, okay? She put on her thing, it should only take her 6 hours to do medium knotless braids, okay? Only 6 hours. Guys, do you know how fucking long I was in that goddamn chair for medium size braids? 12 fucking hours. So I did not leave her house until 1:30 in the morning. She asked me like maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock, what type of part do you want? A middle part or a side? I said middle part, please. Guys, I'm gonna show you that shit is not in the middle. I'm looking straight, right? You probably, if you're like looking straight at me, you're like, oh, I don't barely notice it. But I noticed it because Lily, this is straight. That is straight. You see this shit is fucking leaning this way. And then I asked her, I said, hey, it's almost getting 12 midnight. I don't want to be here because I got to take an Uber and shit. Could you, like, some pieces, can you make them bigger just to save time? Because you're really taking forever. And I thought, when I told her that, she would have some decency as a fucking beautician, as a hairstylist, to be like, okay, I'll make some big pieces in here, like in like the midst of the hair so no one can really see the root of it. But the top part will at least be cohesive. Guys, do you see this parting? The shit is on, like I hope y'all seeing this shit. Are you guys seeing this shit? 4 parts are bigger, right? You guys see how big these parts are compared to like these parts. Do you guys not, like, I hope y'all can see, even this is one fucking braid. Okay. Let me calm down. The fact that this woman did my hair bird's eye view. Do you know what fucking bird's eye view is? I hope you guys do. That means someone's looking down like this, a bird's eye, what the birds can see, okay? She did that shit on a stool and was standing bird's eye doing this top part of my head. I know she could fucking see that this shit is fucking crooked. And she still left it like that. And she didn't give me no mirror to see the front. She was just like, oh, you're good, and just left. And I was already pissed because I was there for 12 hours. So I was just like, I gotta go. But now, I have time today. I have time. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm self-regulating. I'm trying to self-regulate. I've been learning that in my HDFS class for adolescents. I'm gonna calm down for right now. I am gonna go to this woman's house, confront her, very adulty. I'm not gonna come out yelling and screaming. I'm not that person. I'm not. So yeah, I am gonna go get ready. And I will see you guys after the mass, because I'm getting my money back one way or another. I hope you guys know this. I'm sorry that's a weird way to start off this birthday vlog. This is very negative. I know. I'm so sorry. You probably was like, you saw, oh, Detroit birthday vlog. Oh, yeah, it's going to be happy and fun. Guys, this is a part of being me and my hair. By the way, if you notice my nails. Yes, I got my nails done. As you can see, they're like brown V-tips. I just learned out that's what they're called, V-tips. I was just calling them French tips this whole time. But yep, this is what I got done. Hope you guys can see that. Yep, I got those done Sunday by this girl. I'll link her Instagram right here. She's a freshman. She does nails in her dorm. Sweet girl. She knows. I'm gonna get ready. I will see you guys in the next clip. In the next clip, I'm packing. I won't do like a whole packing like I did last time for Atlanta. I'm just gonna probably show you some of the fits, probably put a picture of the look I'm going for, and we're just gonna call it a day. Okay, so yeah, I will talk to you guys later in this vlog. Hey guys, we are back, and let's just say the morning ended with me having this pink slip, so that's all I'm gonna say. More details later, but okay, let's start to pack. I already packed up purses, makeup, and then I have my tinier little kitten heels from Amazon. I will link them down below as always. See, I have this shirt from Amazon that I'll have a picture of right here. What it looks like, this brown shirt with this brown skirt. So this is gonna be my little birthday dinner outfit. Ari Lennox concert, I have this off the shoulder shirt. Looks like this. And then this see-through or this lace pants somewhere, if you can see. I'm gonna have pictures. I kind of already wore this fit before. You can see it on my Instagram. I already wore this fit before, but I'm just like, I don't feel like really buying new outfits for this trip, so we're gonna be recycling some outfits. So yeah. If you hear clicking in the background, that's Hannah over there. Say hi, Hannah. Hello. Louder, they can't hear you. Hello. Hannah, everybody. We got this cute little black and white shirt I'm wearing with some of my jeans, either these jeans, the little flare hole jean. I have this black shirt. I should have a picture of me wearing like the exact fit I'm gonna wear like in Detroit, so I'll put like the picture right here, the inspo picture I'm gonna wear. So with this black shirt, got this from Shein. That's not it what I'm packing. So like I already have makeup, shoes, my natural hair products, my clothes, intimate wear, stuff like that. I'm gonna have to pack my computer, so I'm gonna put that in there at the bottom. So yeah, that's all I'm packing for this trip. So yeah, I really came on here just to talk about what happened earlier this morning, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna talk about it too much because she don't deserve more airtime. So it's great, it's cool. So yeah, I'll see you guys probably when I'm heading to the train, and then once that train goes to Detroit, I'll see you guys there. So see you guys in the next couple of clips. Okay. The collab you've been waiting for. The Miss Stephanelle. Girly. So we're on the train right now. Currently heading, I don't know if you can see that. Heading heading to Detroit. So she'll be there in the next what, three and a half hours, hopefully, maybe 4 hours, maybe 3.5, 4 hours. So I'll see you guys once we get to the Airbnb. Bye. Wait, oh, here's out. You ruined it. You fucking ruined it. Wait, and here's some bit of the day. I'll show more of it later. So after we arrived in Detroit, I just kind of went into the bathroom, showing you guys off my fit because I was wearing this big ass trench coat. So the Airbnb we stayed at was like really nice. It had this loft type of vibe with the exposed brick and beams. It was really nice. The one complaint I had about the place was that it wasn't fully stocked with all the supplies we needed. Once we got settled into the Airbnb, we decided to go grab some dinner at this restaurant that's open pretty late called Nikki's. The food was pretty average, nothing too crazy. Hey guys, welcome back. We are in Detroit finally. We are finna head to the mall and the grocery store just to get a couple things in this apartment. I'll take you guys with me while we do that. Here's the outfit of the day. Here's Miss Steph looking gorgeous, looking pretty girl. Oh, that's actually a better view outfit. Right here? Oh yeah. But that's her look, and then mine's is a crop top from Target. You know, my Levi jeans, you know, I love these hoes. And yeah, cute. So yeah, we'll see you guys at the mall in the grocery store. I wanted to show you guys this lip combo I've been loving recently. I used the KKW Beauty lip liner in 90s Chic, but due to that brand not being available no more, a good dupe would be the Makeup Revolution Velvet Lip Crayon in the shade TGIF. And then I paired with Black Radiance lip gloss in the shade Urban Nude. No, you're not.
I am. She said that I look better with her eyes. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Tea, totally tea.
While we were in the mall, I noticed that it had a similar concept to the Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg, Illinois. So if you've been to that mall, exact dupe. After going shopping, we decided to go to Meijer's in our neighborhood, and it was really nicely updated. It had a black exterior, open concept inside, but it was limited in the options they provided. We're already everything that makes me great. The nerve of you, the thing I was. The concert was last night, so we're gonna talk a little bit about what happened there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place was not too far from here. It was like a 12-minute ride.
Yeah, 12-minute ride.
So we got there at 8, basically at 8. And when we got there, we just heard people start cheering, and we're like, "Oh my god, oh, it's 30!" So our seats were like on the third
balcony.
The third balcony
row. Third balcony row. And we heard, like she said, screaming. So we ran up. Cause we asked the person, this is our seat G83. They're like, "Oh, that's all the way up." And we're like, all the way up.
No elevators.
No, really no elevator. So we're running up. Mind you, we have our little boots on. I'll show you little pictures of our outfits. We literally ran up the stairs like crackheads. We run upstairs, and then we sit down and we look. Is that her? And I'm like, no, that's not her.
No,
that's not her.
It's
not random. It was her headliner.
It was a headliner. I haven't heard of her before, but she was really good.
Yeah, she sang.
But
she was like, well, I was like, I had to go pee. So she was like, you might as well get a drink while you're up. The line for the bathroom was like kind of long, but it moves. I was in line for about 5-10 minutes. I got in, peed, got in line for the freaking alcohol. Now that took like another 20, 15 minutes.
She was gone for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Did she get lost?
No, it was a long line. And they didn't have like a lot of drinks you can make. So then I was like, oh, okay, fine, Moscow Mule. She's like, oh, I can make that. So she said, you want a single or a double? And this is me. Make it a double. Miss Ari came on and performed.
Oh, y'all, she looks
amazing.
She looks so good.
Amazing.
We were up there because couldn't see her face, but she looked good. Her outfit was giving.
We saw the gist. We said, okay,
yeah,
2-piece. Right? We saw a 2-piece glittery look. We said it gets the job done. It gets the job done.
Was giving like and she sounds exactly like
her
how she does
studio,
on her
yeah.
album. Like exactly like it.
Yep.
And she started playing all the hits. She started playing
Mug, POF.
Yeah.
Boy Bye. She was doing all that, and for the songs that had like features, her background singers sang like the featured artist, which I was like okay with, but then I was like, I wish the actual people came out, but it was okay though. On at like 9:20, she got off at like, I'm gonna say 10:30, almost 10. Yeah, I think it was an hour and 10 minutes, like hour 10-15 minutes. And then we were just like, no, first she went off the stage, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, that is not it.
And
like,
everyone started leaving.
Closure, like I was like, that cannot be it. She sang "Shea Butter Baby," and then she's like, "Bye y'all, thank you." And I was like, wait, no, that is not it. That cannot be it.
And then she played Pressure.
Yeah, and then she came back.
So played Pressure.
Everyone was like,
Reek. She's like, okay, I'll play one more song. Okay, bye, bitch. That's literally what she did. She literally came. did that one more song, left, and we're like, okay. And then we were like, where's everyone going? Because it was like raining out, and people were like, I think the crowd that was there were like 20. What were they like? I would say 25 and up. So some of them are probably over that nightlife stuff. So we asked the girl, we said, hey, where should we go? She's like, are you going out? She's like, nah, I'm not going out, but there's some place over there. And we're like, are they near each other? She's like, nah, one place is back this way, one place is there, and one place. I'm like, okay, what the hell? Like, why are they all in the same district so this be easier? And they're just like, nah, it's all separated. So we were like, okay, nah. You can tell them what happened. Now, this is your time to shine. Tell them what happened.
Okay, first of all,
walking first, because the lady said it was like a 7-minute walk or something.
Yeah, it was a 7-minute walk.
So we started walking, but it was kind of cold and it was raining.
Yeah,
so
and I was like, I was looking the direction we were going, and I was like,
no one was going that way. It was.
There's nobody there.
It was like, imagine this. Everyone was coming back from that direction.
Yeah,
and we were walking.
Yeah, we were the only ones walking there. There was no one in the streets, and there was these like weird guys just like catcalling us.
Yeah,
and
I'm like,
I think these two people started following us. So I'm like, let me just call an Uber. And Uber was like, your destination is like a 2-minute walk. Are you sure you want an Uber? We're like,
they really said, are you sure? They really like, if you lazy bitches don't freaking. We're just like, wait, no, we're really trying to do it. Like, we're so scared.
Yes, and it was kind of like, it was kind of scary. We were wearing heels, so if we had to run away, it would have been a mission. So we're like, let's just call an Uber, drop us off over there. So we went to the place. It was like Deluxe Lux or something.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Deluxe Lux. And we go in, and there's these group of people talking to the bouncer. And then we asked them like, oh, is there a cover pay for this? Because we didn't have any cash. And they're like, yeah, but do y'all want to listen to some emo music? We're like, emo. We're leaving because they're like, we're probably gonna hit someone somewhere else up. And I was like, oh, can we tag along with y'all? Because you look like you know what's going on around here. So we ended up going with them to this other bar that was like across the street.
Yeah.
And we literally, guys, we stayed there for like 2 minutes.
Really?
And then they're like, okay, we're gonna call an Uber to go to this other place. You can continue this.
No. So, mind you guys, we're doing all this, and I'm gonna out myself out like this. I don't care. I took my little cookie edible, right? Took that, I drank. I was on a nice, decent vibe. But because we kept traveling to go to these different bars and kept doing too much, my high was going down. So I was getting tired. So I was like, okay, it was almost, what was it, like 11 something or 11 something, almost 12?
Yeah, it was probably like 12.
It was getting 12 o'clock, and I'm just like, I want to still go hang out, but I'm getting tired. Like, I'm literally just getting tired. There's nothing really we're doing.
She said,
I literally was doing that.
every 2 seconds. I'm like, no.
I was literally like,
no.
How bored are you with me? Oh my God. So the guy that we were with, he was like, oh no, So we go to this one place, and it has seating, but it's not like
they had good music though. But it's
great
like,
music.
It was music to dance to, but there wasn't room to dance. It was
Really?
just sitting
like a restaurant,
bar,
like a restaurant
playing,
slash bar.
like they're playing. I want to
Yeah.
And when you hear that, you want to
dance. But those are, I tell you, the crowd was older. They were really like no youngins. They were really 25 and up. They just there for the chicken wings. And the vibes and maybe a drink or two. We're just there like, let's dance. I'm just like,
well, I'm like, there's nothing to dance with.
So then the guy was like, okay, let me get y'all some drinks. He gets us a drink, and it's this big ass shot, and I'm thinking, all right, okay, like it was.
The cup is like this big,
and the shot was like
there.
Right there.
I'm like, that is not one shot.
We're like,
girl.
oh, okay,
Not
girl. So then we were like, okay. So he gave it to us, and then him and this guy walked away, and we were just me and her were just at the table the whole time. We're like, where'd they go?
Yeah, because he said he was gonna get her a Red Bull because she's getting tired.
Yeah.
And guess what our chaser was? Water.
Literally.
We were like, yeah, we stay hydrated. He's like, I don't need water. I'm like, yeah, I'm not like you.
Oh
he
yeah,
had this. I think he had Don Julio or something like that. Like this.
But did he not finish that? He was sipping. He was sipping on that.
Sipping it.
But he wanted us to chug back our shots. He literally was like, he had that one glass cup with him since the time we got our shots. Talking to that one person and came back still the same drink. I'm sorry, he literally was just sipping on it.
And he was like, no, we drank at the bar. Like, he said we were taking shots over there. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Instead of getting her the Red Bull, He ended up getting us
another
shots.
and I was like, dude, these shots are not doing it. I need like energy. Like shots are just making me tired.
Yeah. So since the bar didn't have any Red Bull anymore, we went to get her Red Bull at
7-Eleven. So we walked to 7-Eleven. I got myself a Monster. And no, let me tell you this whole thing. Cause this is that.
We walked out.
No, not that. I'm gonna talk about when I told them what I needed for energy. They ripped me to shreds because the lineup I said. This is not a specific order. Just some. If it's like, I was just thinking there's options. Cause I'm not just gonna say all I drink is Red Bull. If there's no Red Bull, I'm not hanging out. Because I would be like, okay, no. I literally said here are 3 options for me. You can either give me a 4 Loko, and then when they heard that, they said, oh, wow, she wild. I'm like, whoa, I did not say I was going to drink the whole thing. And I literally explained it to them. I said, no, think about it. 4 Loko is the size of an Arizona can. Let me put a picture of a 4 Loko in an Arizona can. Same, right? I said, take half of that can and then split that another half. So make it like a quarter. I said, if I had a quarter of that and drunk that, I would be up. Because then it's technically caffeine and alcohol mixed. So then I can still get that little high from the alcohol, but still be awake from the caffeine. So I said, I'll do that. But they heard me say 4 Loko, and they just was like, you wild, you do that. I'm like, okay, I was not gonna do that much. Like, yeah, I'd be wasting most of it, but I was like, at least I just need something if there was no Monster available. Cause Red Bull, I'm not really a Red Bull person. This was no specific order. I know I said 4 Loko first, but that's just the top thing that came to my head.
That's just the wild one right there.
Yeah, that's the wild one. You know? So they were so hurt. So we were just like, fine, let's go to 7-Eleven, and we go. And we're walking, and I'm just ready just to go. Because I'm like, okay, it's cold outside. Let's head into the 7-Eleven. And this is her and this dude. They talking. He's really trying to kiki it up with her, being like, come on, Joe. And, she just kind of just talking back with him. And I'm just ignoring him. I'm just kind of over him. I'm ready just to go. I'm just trying to leave. I'm just trying to get to the 7-Eleven, get my drink, and whatever. We get to the 7-Eleven. I get my thing. This girl right here has to pee.
I have to pee so bad.
She said, I have to pee. And I'm like,
so
and mind you, we made a pact. Mostly her made this pact. She said, On-dr-Onna, when we go to Detroit, we are not going to no one's house. They're not coming to our place. We're not going to theirs for any reason. She said that with such a serious tone. And I was like, okay.
But the thing is, I was not planning to go to his place.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning to use the bathroom at 7-Eleven, right? Because there was no other places open. And when you're drunk, when you have to pee, you have to pee. Like, it's really hard to hold that in. So we went to 7-Eleven, and I was trying to look for the bathroom, and we finally found it, but it was like employees only, so we couldn't use that bathroom. But he's like, oh, I literally live like right next door. You can just pee at my place and then be good. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I really have to pee. There's nowhere else I could do it.
Yeah.
So I tell her, and I'm like, okay, he lives right there, so can we just go there so I can pee? And that's exactly what I did. I didn't do anything else.
Like, we go in his house, but his house, imagine, I'm glad, but this could have been a whole human trafficking situation. It was such an easy ploy. This girl really has to pee. And here, me, I'm just kind of just like, okay, I'll just go with the flow, fine. And I'm make sure to go with you. So we go into his house, apartment. I'm like,
we came in, he didn't turn the lights on.
Oh yeah, when we came in, this is I was like, wait a minute, dude, come on, turn on your lights. I said your light, you didn't pay your light bill. I literally said that because we walked in and he did not know. His friend didn't even know where the light switch was. Where the light switch, and he was like, no, give me a minute. I'm just like, dude, come on,
we were in there in the dark for a good 2 minutes before he turned the lights.
And then when he turned on the lights,
I was like, I didn't want to be rude and turn it on myself, so I'm just like, I just flicked the switch and nothing came on, so I was just like, okay, well.
No, it's us turn on the light. Me expected like an actual living room set. This dude only had one chair, and it was facing directly this TV that was on, this big ass TV that was on the floor. It had no TV stand. It's just him in his chair and his carpet. I sit on like the arm of it, and we're just like sitting there talking, and then he keeps coming up to it with shots, saying, "Oh, y'all should take this," and we're just like, "Nah, we're good," and he just kept forcing it. I'm like, dude,
yeah,
you do
like
not.
He kept trying to get us to, because I was done for the night.
Like, she was over there knocking. She was literally
I was like
this on the couch, on the chair, and I'm here like, yeah, dude, we're good. And he just kept saying, oh, I got this, I got that.
He's like, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, it doesn't matter. She said no.
Lily, come on.
I was trying to muster up my energy to be like, no, because I was so tired. But yeah, he ended up, we didn't take a shot.
It got 2 a.m. and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm like, you ready to go? And she's like, yeah, let's go. I called the Uber. It was like 9 minutes away at this point. Yeah. And he's like, why are you calling Uber? Why are you calling? I'm like, dude, it's 2 a.m.
He got so like
her
offended. Like, why didn't you tell me to call the Uber? And we're like, we don't want you to know where we live.
Like, we got it.
If you really want to pay for it, you can tell us. Like,
the Uber's on its way, like 5 minutes away at this point, and we're like, okay, let's start leaving. Let's head down the elevator. The girl and this dude, they start leaving with us, and he's really trying to hold my friend back at the door. So I'm like, come on, we can like chill back in here. And she's like, no, I'm finna go with her.
And I don't know how it happened, but we were walking, and because I was like, oh, you look so sad. And he's like, why? I can't look sad. And I'm like, are you sad? Because everyone's leaving. And he's like, why can't I be a sad boy? And I'm like, okay, if you want. And then I guess I was waiting for him to lock the door, so we can walk to the elevator together. So I was waiting on the wall, and he comes up to me and he kisses me, and I was just like, okay.
And this is Steph. Nah, the only saying he just kissed me. Let me tell you what Steph just told me this morning. It was like he kissed her, but it was like pecks. And she's like in her brain thinking, that's all you got? Like, that's it?
Like, you can like
do a little more.
Right.
But now
we're here, you know? We're here.
You're right here. You know, you might as well go all the way. But then the fact is that she's not even, her lips aren't doing anything much either. It's the fact you're just like,
I'm not just there.
No, but I know you're just pecking back. But like, if you want something more, then you gotta initiate it too. You can't just be like,
I did.
Then he gonna just think, oh, you're just gonna just do that. Like that's all he.
But I'm like, in your head.
Okay, now.
So I'm just like, let's go. And I was trying to walk, and he was like pulling me back. Pulling me back, and he goes, indicating like, let's go back to like my room and like leave them. And I'm like, no. So I left them and I went to On-dr-Onna. And then we went downstairs, and he was trying to drive us home.
Look, mind you,
and this man is drunk.
This man's tipsy, drunk, trying to drive us. He's like, I could drive y'all home, it's fine. I'm like, no, we're good. Like, and I told him, he kept trying it so much, and I got irritated, guys. I'm already like, I got drunk a full can of Monster. I'm up now. I'm very alert and focused. So I was like, dude, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're acting pretty desperate. And he was like, that shut him up so quickly.
I was like, where's
the lie? Because I'm like, dude, I've never seen someone so thirsty to get not bitches, but like people to stay at their house. Like, if people are actively trying to leave your house or just trying to do stuff other than what you want them to do, just let it flow.
Bro, he was so upset, and I was like, are you okay? Like,
give it anxious.
Okay. And when we left, he didn't even walk. He was so pressed to make sure that we get home safe. When we were leaving, he didn't even walk us to our Uber. He just gave me a hug and like went back to his apartment.
Yeah.
And then like later on texted, did you guys get home? How do you know we got an Uber? How do you know we even made it out the car?
Screaming.
You know? So
that was our night.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so last night wasn't bad. Like I said, I just want consistent tonight.
Yeah,
I don't want.
I'm really tired.
Because if it's like, I say, if we are downtime for more than an hour or so, I'm gonna literally like not want to be out no more. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Tonight we're gonna do my birthday dinner, and then like go to a lounge or two, or maybe like a little clubs. I will see you guys in the next couple of clips.
Bye. Bye.
Hey guys, how y'all been? So, in those last clips, or the last clip you just seen, that was back in Detroit, and now I'm in my house, and it's April 8th. So, yeah, it's been like 4 weeks since that time. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on and finish up this vlog for you guys and talk about how St. Patrick's Day went with me and Steph. So yeah, let's start off what happened right after we cut off that video. We walked to this dispensary that was near the house. It was only like an 11-minute walk. We walk in there, and mind you guys, the area was hella sketchy. I didn't take no footage of the area because I was like, nah. We get there. It was really cute inside. It had like a little motorcycle theme. I think I took a little video of the outside, so I'll put that on this side of the screen. And we walk in, I show them my ID, and they were like, do you have your medical card? I'm like, medical card, credit card. I'm thinking like that white chick thing. I'm like, credit card, ID. Like, I'm really thinking like medical card. The fuck? No. And they were like, oh, well, yeah, this is medicinal. So if you want recreational, there's a place, you know, I would say 10, 15 minutes away from their location. And I'm like, okay, fine. So me and Steph, we split the Uber and we headed over there. And guys, let me tell you something about that place. That dispensary, chef's kiss. I mean, chef's kiss. Because the prices were so good. I tell you, so fucking good. Like, it's like I walked in, I got the little clip right here. I had to take a footage of it because I was just like, yes, this is so my place. We get there, and then I take footage, and you guys know that Wild brand that I had on my back to school vlog that I got like the first week of school. So over here in Champaign, basically, they sell the Wild brand, and over here, each package of the like 10 milligrams of like 10 piece of the cannabis goes for like $45 a pack, right? Over there, I could get 3. You know, it don't matter which, you know, whatever strand it was, I can get 3 for $45. You heard that right. 3 for $45. That was like such a good deal. I tell you, such a good deal. So we go in there, I pick up some stuff, and I was able to get like 5 or 6 things. I still have them to this day. Like, I'm trying to pace my my weed intake, so I'm not trying to like eat them all up in a month. But yeah, such a great place. I like them. They're really cool. It was pretty small in there, so if you go up there or if you live in Michigan or something, you're gonna be like, wow, this is very cramped in here. But the prices, can't beat that. Like, well, nah, there's other places that got cheaper weed, but at least for a neighboring state, that is like fine by me. Like, that was such, like, I loved it so much. So after we went there, we hopped back in the Uber, and we were like, okay, let's go get some lunch. We found this little neighborhood. It gave like kind of like an art district, up and coming neighborhood. It was really like nice and modern. And we went there and we found this restaurant, and they had little chicken wings and, you know, burgers. It was like kind of like a pub, you know, bar pub. So we went there, got some food. I got some clips, so, you know, I'm gonna add those in. Yeah, it was pretty decent. The food wasn't terrible. The fries were, you know, like some curly fries, I believe. And they had some decent sauces. And, you know, we was eating it. We was munching the fuck out that. So we ate there, and then we went to a little grocery store in that area just to pick up some stuff for breakfast the next day, because that Saturday we were leaving. So yeah, it was really cool. So once we was done in the grocery store, we went back home to get ready for my birthday dinner at this restaurant. I don't remember the name of it, but like I said, I do a footage of the place and what we ate and everything. It was a really nice experience. I got like it was like an Italian restaurant, so I got like a pasta dish, and then my friend got like, I think it was either short rib or oxtail. It was something, and I think it had some like noodles as well. She really didn't like her food. You know me, I was eating the fuck out the like short ribs that she had. I was like, oh, them shit's going off. Like, they was nice and tender. It was really good. My food was decent too, but it was kind of like a basic Alfredo. But then they try to say it wasn't like an Alfredo, and I'm like, you're basically an Alfredo, but it was fine. So we ate that, and then we took some pictures. I got the pictures right here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andri-Onna.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Okay, you can. Thank you. Thank you, Whitney Houston. Of course. And then we went back home to what's it called? Get ready for the club, because I'm like, okay, yeah, it's Friday night, it's St. Patrick's Day, everyone's gonna be out tonight, like, we gotta look cute. So we got ready. We got there, guys, I was hurt as fuck, because once we got there, it was like a long ass line, and I was like, damn, shit, everybody named Mama out here. And there was a person behind us with their group of people, and they were like saying, man, I can make some money out here selling like heated blankets. And I'm like, shit, why didn't let's do that before? Like, come on, now we out here struggling in the cold, all our asses out, like, looking damn ass. Like, we all shivering and shit, trying to get into this little bar. And I think the bar closed at like, I believe 2. I believe it closed at 2, and we had just got there almost at 1. So we was like, oh, we gotta hurry up before they stop taking people in. Like, we was trying to, you know, get in there. So I was in line. I'm gonna call out my girl Steph. I already told you in the last clip, she told us, we're not going alone with no guy by no means necessary. We're not doing that at all. We're not going anywhere with a guy by ourselves. My girl Steph kept saying that, right? While we were in line, I would say we were in line for maybe 15, 20, almost 30 minutes. I can't remember how long we was in line for. She got to pee again. And in front of us are this group of guys. There's like 3 of them. And the one guy, he's kind of like a little bit buff, light skinned, like, you know, regular looking guy to me. Like, I ain't finding that. Like, he was okay to me, right? So she's talking to him and she's like, oh my God, I really have to pee. And she's like, oh, like, we can't go in there to pee because, like, you know, it's a bar. They're not going to allow you to skip over everybody to go pee. So she was like, oh my God, I have to really pee. And he's like, okay, I know a place I can take you. And so they went, did what she had to do. And I'm in line with the other 2 friends. Now I'm talking to one of the friends. And we're kind of talking, nothing like really serious, just like superficial talk. And he's giving me attention, but he's acting like he's not. So he'll be like, yeah. And look forward. And I'm just like, okay. So I was talking with him, and then his friend or whoever was on the other side was kind of just minding his business. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we get inside the bar, and what I loved about the place, they did accept credit cards for like the cover fee, so you didn't have to have cash. So I'm like, thank God, because I hate when places just only want cash. So we get inside. The place was really bumping. It was like a nice little black bar. Like, I survived. Like, we were like dancing, having a good time. And mind you, the guy that I was talking to in line, I don't know, did he expect me to be a other type of way? But when we was in line, he would be like, well, not in line, but when we was in the bar, like in the club and stuff, and we'll walk throughout the sea of people, you know, he'll hold my hand to help guide me. And I'm like, okay, fine. You know, I'll hold your hand. We'll walk through the sea of people. And while we'll be walking, he'll stop and be like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. Why would I not be okay? I'm thinking I'm shaking or something. I'm like, what's going on with me? I felt very coherent. I'm like, what's going on with me? Am I okay? And he was like, oh, I'm just making sure. I'm just like, I'm fine. And we were talking a little bit, and then I was like, hey, you want to go get a drink at the bar? And he was like, yeah, let's go. So he held my hand again. We walked to the bar. His friend joined us. And then I was like, oh, do y'all know what y'all want? And they were like, nah, not really. And I was like, okay, we'll just all get a cranberry vodka, call it a day. Mind you, the friend actually ended up paying for all of us. So I was like, oh, thank you. You know, like, because once the person was like, oh, are we doing this separate or all together? I was just like, to make this less awkward, I'll pay for myself. But then he came in and was like, oh, I got it. All 3 is fine. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So I told him thank you. We drank a little bit. Music was going. And you know me, I'm like dancing in my own space. I'm dancing. I have my little moment. Here's my girl Steph over there with that guy. They're grinding up on each other, having a great time. I'm like, go off, sis. Go off. And here's me in my little space. Like, I'm just dancing. And the guy who I was talking to with in line, he pulls me like kind of with my waist in front of him, and we were like dancing together. And like I realized from the interaction alone, and I kind of came to this realization maybe a couple months ago, I don't like to dance on people at bars or clubs. I just don't like to dance on them. Like, I haven't been so drunk out of my mind where I'm like, oh, I want to dance on you. I've never had that feeling. And even when I'm like somewhat tipsy or somewhat a little drunk, I don't want to dance on my friends. I don't want to dance on dudes. I don't want to dance on no one really. Like I don't mind having a little dance battle where we're like, doing our own things. But me actually dancing on you, me twerking on you, me doing this, grinding and all this other stuff, I just don't want to do with people. Like, I really don't. So when he pulled me over and we were dancing, I kind of like, I was doing it with him, but I felt like he was expecting something else. Like, I think he wanted me to really like get down on my knees and really pop my shit up and all this other stuff. I was like, nah, I don't really do all that. Like, nah, I don't even know you. Like, no. So after that, the next song comes up and I just, dancing to the song. And then he kind of walks away. And I'm like, oh, I guess that just affirmed to him that I don't want to interact with him no more because I started dancing by myself, I guess. Which I can see from his perspective how that may look. But besides that. So we're dancing. My friend's having a good time. And then I would say maybe 20, 30 minutes later, the bar closes. And we're like, okay, what y'all want to do? Guys, we was outside that bar in less than we was only outside for maybe a minute. And then all we hear is like, bitch. And then someone throws like a far ass punch near our group, and it was like I thought one of the dudes who was with us got hit, because that's how close it was. Someone was like, bitch, and then he fucking swung, and we was like, whoa, what the fuck? We was like, what? And we just scrambled all the way. And I would say luckily the guy that was with Steph, I would say he got very in protective mode, so he was like, okay, y'all two, no, y'all need to get away, y'all need to get away. And we're like, oh my god, like we were so like we were so shooken up by that. And then when we tried to walk through the area that just happened, because he was like, oh yeah, we can go through this area to head, to this other place, someone starts fighting again. Like, they didn't like throw no punches, but it was like arguing, and we're like, no, we do not want to get in the midst of that. We do not want to get hit. We look too cute. Like, we don't fight out here. So he was like, nah, it's okay, you good. I'm like, I don't trust you, nigga. I don't trust you, nigga. I don't think we really good. I don't think we are. Throughout this trip, people have mentioning like Coney Island, and in my brain, the only Coney Island I'm aware of is the one in like New York City, and I think that's kind of like an amusement park type area. So when people kept saying, oh, you want to hit up Coney Island, me and Steph are just like, what the fuck is Coney Island? We gonna go all the way to New York or something? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, we're going all the way to New York? Like, ain't that deep? Like, we don't gotta go. And they were like, no, Coney Island out here is like a restaurant. It's kind of like a Waffle House where it's kind of open 24 hours and yada, yada, yada. People go there after they drink, after they smoke. It's that type of vibe. So we're like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go to one. We told the dudes, we were like, hey, I want to hit up Coney Island. We never been before. And we're like, tourists, we want to go check it out. They were like, yeah, let's all go. So me and Steph and her guy went into a separate car, and those two dudes, they went in another car, and we meet up at Coney Island. And in there, it gave diner. It gave like, oh, okay, yeah, this is like a drunk spot. Like, the food's not gonna be excellent, but if you just need like a quick something, it's gonna do the job. So we get our food. The guy that was with Steph, he paid for our stuff. I just got ice cream. So me and Steph shared that. And we were sitting down for like a minute, just waiting for our food. And I end up talking to the other guy in line. So the guy that basically paid for my drinks, paid for the drinks. I was talking to him, and he was cool. Like, he was just very reserved, very just like, he just came out just to come out. Like, the game, he really didn't want to be there. Because even while we were talking, I was like, oh, yeah, what about you? And he was talking about himself, and I was listening, and then he kind of would ask me sometimes a question or two, but it was like, oh, okay. And this whole time, I really am just filling in for my friend and her guy, because they're having, like, a good back and forth. They're talking. And I'm like, okay, I'm allowing her to have her time. So I'm going to entertain one of his friends, because, I'm not going to be like a cock block and be like, oh, I don't have no one to talk to. Let's go home. No, it wasn't like that. So I was like, I'll do one up for the team. So we talk, and then what happened? I think get around, 3:30, 4 a.m. And we're like, okay, yeah, it's time to go. So we leave, and I told the guy who I was talking to, I was like, oh, bye. And he was like, oh, bye. And then the guy who my friend Steph was talking to drove us back to the Airbnb. And then we went to bed pretty late, woke up, ate some breakfast, tidy up the Airbnb, left. And yeah, that was our trip. That was our trip in a nutshell. And I would definitely go back to Michigan again. I would say for this trip, we literally had no itinerary. So next time we go, definitely itinerary. We have to like set up some things, some museums, certain restaurants. We got to do things better this time, because we didn't do it. That's good. So yeah, definitely doing that. Actually, while we were in Detroit, and this makes me very excited, they were like, oh yeah, Canada is only 20 minutes away driving from here. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, like the border's right there. And I'm like, so I don't know, you guys might get a summer vlog of me going to Canada. It won't be like a full 5-day trip or something. It'll maybe be like a day trip, but that's fine. Or like maybe just a day, and then maybe we'll leave like the following day. I don't know how like customs work in that regard. So definitely look out for maybe this summer a Canada vlog. I really want to do that. I really want to go to Canada. But yeah, guys, that was my trip, all in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I also want to add this in here. I'm sorry that the last video that I uploaded was the unofficial vlog, and that was over a month ago. I had some troubles with my flash drive, and I didn't even have it in my possession for a couple weeks, and I finally got it this week. So that's why I'm filming this ending portion now, so I can finally add this clip onto my video and we can get back into a somewhat of a schedule. So yeah, guys, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.